civilization ended before anyone understood it was dying. One year, the ancient world was filled with massive kingdoms, international trade, and armies guarding wealthy cities across the Mediterranean. Then suddenly, entire civilizations vanished. Cities burned so completely that archaeologists still find skeletons trapped beneath collapsed stone. Trade routes disappeared. Empires that had ruled for centuries were erased within a single generation. And the strangest part is this: historians still cannot fully explain what destroyed the ancient world so quickly. Some blame invasion, others blame famine, earthquakes, or climate collapse. But whatever happened around 1200 BC was so catastrophic that parts of civilization entered a dark age for hundreds of years. Welcome to Night Archives. Around 1200 BC, the Mediterranean and Near East were dominated by powerful civilizations: the Egyptians, the Mycenaeans, the Hittites, the kingdoms of Canaan and Cyprus. These societies were deeply interconnected through trade, diplomacy, and military alliances. Bronze was the foundation of warfare and technology, but bronze required tin, and tin came from distant trade routes stretching across continents. The entire system depended on stability, and stability can disappear faster than empires expect. Archaeological evidence shows destruction appearing almost simultaneously across multiple regions. Major cities were burned to the ground. Palaces collapsed. Populations disappeared. Some settlements were abandoned entirely. Written records from the period describe chaos spreading across the known world. One Egyptian inscription refers to mysterious invaders now known as the Sea Peoples, a force so destructive that entire kingdoms reportedly fell before them. But historians still debate whether the Sea Peoples caused the collapse or emerged because civilization was already failing. And if you enjoy dark historical mysteries, lost civilizations, and unexplained collapses that still divide historians today, subscribe to Night Archives, because history does not always end slowly. Sometimes entire worlds disappear at once. Modern historians have proposed many explanations for the Bronze Age collapse. Some believe prolonged drought caused famine and social unrest. Others point to earthquakes destroying major cities across the region. Economic collapse may have shattered trade systems that civilizations depended on for survival. And some researchers believe multiple disasters happened simultaneously: war, climate change, migration, famine, disease, a chain reaction powerful enough to destroy the ancient world itself. What makes the collapse so unsettling is how advanced these civilizations already were. Complex governments existed, massive armies, international diplomacy, written communication between kings separated by oceans. And yet the system proved catastrophically fragile. Within decades, entire kingdoms disappeared from history. Some knowledge was permanently lost, and parts of the Mediterranean entered a dark age lasting centuries. Today, the Bronze Age collapse remains one of history's greatest unanswered questions. No single theory fully explains the scale of destruction. But perhaps the most disturbing lesson is not how civilization collapsed, but how quickly it happened. A world that appeared permanent suddenly failed. Trade stopped, cities burned, empires vanished, and for generations afterward, people lived among the ruins of a civilization they could no longer rebuild.